This is We Are Podcast, the only show where we talk about what we want to talk about. We Are Podcast, let the ice house flow. We Are Podcast, it's an internet talkie show. We Are Podcast, you know the mouse knows. We Are Podcast, so look up an episode and now let's start the show.
Hello and welcome. We are not the Crystal Gems, but we are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. My name is Matt.
And my name is Phil, leader of the Overlord Tank Squad. Thanks for being with us tonight for the episode.
And as always, you can follow us on SoundCloud. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a question, comment, or email at the letter R, podcast at gmail.com. Get our awkward Tina moment out of the way, right, Phil?
You. Do.
Yeah. But
I love
that. Well, it came back. It's Steven's birthday, Steven Bomb 4, as some people are calling it, on the Cartoon Network, releasing, they've done this before. They release a week's worth of episodes, one after another, during the course of a week.
About time.
Yeah. Because, you can only play Teen Titans Go so many times.
Amazing.
Yeah. Actually, turn on your TV right now and go to Cartoon Network. If Teen Titans isn't playing, they'll probably be on in an hour.
You ain't missing it.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. Yeah. You're going to watch Teen Titans Go. Ooh, damn. Excuse me. Oh, that was a good ass pizza we ate before this.
It was.
Yeah. But, anyways. Like I said, it's, Cartoon Network's done it. They've done this with Steven Universe and Claire. Cartoon Network's method of releasing episodes right now seems to just be like, make like 5 of them and we'll release them over the course of a week. They seem to have been playing that model with all their shows for the last while. And this is Steven's birthday, I guess.
It's astonishing, but it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked. Oh, Steven Universe works really well. And, I don't really want to talk about too much or spoil anything, really. But, the one episode I do want to talk about is, the first one, where, the first episode, I don't remember the numbering of the episode, I can't remember. But whatever, the first episode of Steven's birthday story arc, I guess it's called, came out. Garnet wakes up Steven at midnight to tell him the origin story, the love story of Ruby and Sapphire. The the giant metaphor lesbian fusion bang that Garnet is Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh.
Yeah, so she tells Steven the origin story of how they first met. And like I said, I don't want to spoil it. It's Thursday. We watched all the episodes that have aired up until now. I think that was the last one. I don't know. Maybe there's a new one on Friday. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out tomorrow.
Astounding.
Yeah, but it was really good. I thought so, at least. Phil, I'm going to assume you feel the same way.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we're pretty much big Steven Universe. One of my favorite cartoons of all time. I'm going to assume it's probably one of yours, too.
I wish it was a longer episode.
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks, too. It's like, when the episodes are done, you just want so much more.
Well, I said, only 11 minutes?
Yeah.
I was like, dang, it's not very long.
Yeah. But they pack a lot into that 11 minutes, though, right, Phil? Like I said, the episode
It was
of
awesome.
yeah, the episode of Ruby and Sapphire where they fall in love. In 11 minutes, they were able to convey to me a more convincing love story in that 11 minutes of animation than most Hollywood movies has. You know?
Without contracts.
Yeah, you know.
It was big.
Like I said, I thought it was beautiful. Yeah. Even though, like I said, they're only like 11-minute episodes, but they're able to pack so much in just that. Rebecca Sugar and the writers of Steven Universe just able to pack so much emotion, so much quality into these 11 minutes that makes me so glad I started to watch this show. Because for the most part, I'll give everything a chance. I'll watch at least 1 or 2 episodes of almost everything. But I remember, I think I mentioned this on the show before too, when Steven Universe started, remember the promos and shit? And,
yes.
You didn't really get a good vibe of the show. I thought it was like, oh, this is some girly, overhyped, My Little Pony wannabe ripoff kind of thing. Granted, I've never watched an episode of My Little Pony, but, I thought it was kind of pandering to that kind of demographic. Hey, you like My Little Pony? Here's a little kid in a pink shirt, right?
It was bold.
Yeah. But, wow, man, like I said, I'm so glad I watched this, and I was so wrong. Don't judge a book by its cover, Phil. It's a saying for a reason.
Well, at least you gave it a chance.
Well, yeah.
Don't knock something till you try it.
Yeah. And plus, Phil.
Everything deserves one chance, I say.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I never watched My Little Pony. That's why I'm not going to talk shit about it. I've never actually seen an episode of it, For all I know, it might be the greatest thing ever. I've never watched it, so I'm not going to say it's a piece of shit. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Phil, me and you both gushed over Steven Universe quite a bit. But one thing I thought that was kind of funny, though, and it's in that this might actually be one of my favorite cartoon episodes of anything ever. The episode where Ruby and Sapphire fall in love. I remember, I guess this gets into the spoilers territory. They're wandering around Earth before man, and they have a little song. And Phil, you remember the weird podcast drinking game?
Brilliant.
Alcoholic drink.
On that note, I'm going to have a drink.
So you remember the We Are podcast drinking game? Remember every time I go, yeah, pretty much We Are podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. Pretty much any time I stutter, take a shot. But, like I said, Phil, been big Steven Universe fans, and we talk about it on, not every episode, but we brought it up quite a bit.
Brilliant show.
Quite a bit. But, during, Ruby and Sapphire's song, like I said, it's in our beginning theme song. Think Rebecca Sugar plays the We Are podcast drinking game?
Obviously.
Just gonna play a little audio clip here from Ruby and Sapphire's love song, Fusion song. It's called Fusion, but love song. Come on, who are we kidding? But yeah, take a shot.
It's time to stop sugarcoating it, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, but this sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Right? Listen.
Well, I just can't stop.
So,
You say I was
take another shot, 'cause we're on We are podcast. That's right. I'm probably reaching, but I don't know. Kind of weird, right?
It was weird. It sounded like you.
Right? Right? Our little catchphrase / weed drinking game.
They're listening to us.
Yeah,
Cool.
Rebecca Sugar's a fan of mine. Woo! I wish. No, I'm probably stretching. But still. Right? A little weird, I thought.
It was. A little crazy, too.
Yeah. So I think they had this. Is the room wired? Oh, well, we have
I
a
don't
mic.
know. Maybe we should check one day.
We have a mic recording, so I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, take another shot.
Ting.
No. I don't know. Like I said, I know I'm stretching. But, man. That's another thing, too. Like, that's one reason I'm so glad that I started watching Steven Universe. Because, like I said, in just that 11 minutes of animation, they were able to portray a more convincing love story than Thor and Jane Foster in the Marvel Thor movies, you know?
It was efficient.
And
there were no contracts or punishment involved.
I know. Yeah, but like I said, you believe in their love more than Thor and Jane Foster. Like I said, I like the Thor movies from the Marvel movie universe. But at the same time, doesn't it kind of feel like, oh wow, you're super hot. Thou art hot too, we shall make out. Da. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Enormous.
Oh my god, you're so tall and blonde.
I know what it is. It's Thor's unisex smell. He smells like a man and a woman.
That's why his brother Loki is so attracted to him in that one poster.
Mm-hmm.
He is a sexy motherfucker though, right, Phil? Look at them pecs.
Well, he's got that Asgardian charm. He can charm a man and a woman. But that's what I think. He gives off a unisex type smell. That way, female and males are hence attracted to him.
That's why Enchantress in the comics is so obsessed with him.
Everybody wants to do the God of Thunder.
That sounds like the beginning of a fucking porno, Phil. Everyone wants to do the God of Thunder. Phil, get Vivid Entertainment.
That's what it is.
Phil, get Vivid Entertainment online. Have they made a Thor porno parody yet?
Maybe I thought a little bit too much about that, but I bet that's what it is.
You might be right. Like I said, fucking shit. What's his name? What's Thor's?
Enchantress has it.
Yeah, Enchantress. Yeah, Enchantress wants that. Enchantress wants to get Thor.
Wave.
Huh? Right? She wants to get Thored. Huh? Doing it and doing it and doing it, Thor. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Oh. Well, we're
She
up.
wants to get Majilnerd.
That's the name of his cock. Oh, what the fuck?
Excellent.
What's the name of the actor that plays Thor? I forgot his name.
Chris Helmsford.
Yeah, Chris Helmsford.
I think.
Yeah. You know.
Something like that.
Yeah, Chris Helmsford. Close enough. But you know that motherfucker. The second he's done doing those Thor movies, he's going to a McDonald's and just picking out. Because, you know, doing that exercise regimen to look like look like an Asgardian god.
I hope not.
Yeah. But so he's got to be sick of lifting weights, right, Phil? He's like, all I do is lift weights and throw plastic hammers at people. It's like you don't have to be. Marvel finally sends them. Marvel finally sends them a note one day. It's like, yeah, you're no longer Thor. Have fun. He's like, where's the nearest Baskin Robbins? That's also what I imagine Hugh Jackman's going to do.
Maybe.
That's also what I imagine Hugh Jackman's going to do after he's done being Wolverine, right? Because I think we mentioned this on the show before, how he has to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Run 6 miles and eat a whole chicken and lift weights all fucking day.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, I imagine.
I hope it ain't one of those greasy chickens that he picks up at Myers, that's been sitting in the heat and been all day, because...
Say grocery store. Myers is a grocery store, because Myers is we're in Michigan. People outside of Michigan might not know what a grocery store is. But you're talking about, the broiled chicken that's been sitting under a heat lamp for 5 hours, sweating its ass off.
I can't eat no whole chicken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he has to,
Barf.
Yeah, he has to keep his protein up and shit, because he's burning fat and shit, trying to build muscle, so he has to eat a bunch of protein.
Right, I ain't in that shape, but
yeah.
I can barely eat a piece of those.
Yeah, like I say,
stay away from it.
Ugh. They're waiting for the date so they can get fat, right?
Right.
Maybe. Remember, I think it was Dodgeball. Brendan Stiller. Remember, he was the D-bag.
Oh, you mean Ben?
Ben Stiller, yeah, Ben Stiller.
No.
He was the D-bag evil gym manager that wanted to shut down
the other guy's gym.
Yeah, the other guy's gym. But remember, he was putting electrodes on his nipples and shit, tasing himself while he was looking at a donut. Remember?
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't eat the donut, fatty." And then he started zapping himself as he was reaching for the donut.
Yeah, that's freaking hilarious.
I imagine Chris Hemsworth and Hugh Jackman kind of do the same thing. They're like, "Oh, I want to eat this piece of cake so bad, but I can't."
It's like, no, they go personal trainer style, and they get the personal trainer military package, where they got the personal trainer yelling in their ear, "Go, you see a donut right there? You drop down, you give me 20 right now, soldier. Like, you drop down, you give me 20 right now for looking at that donut." It's like, "Oh, you see a craving?" It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna add 10 every sprinkle."
Put just for every sprinkle on that.
Just for every
sprinkle on that donut, you fat fuck.
Like, you better not look at those sprinkles.
No, they have
right now.
They have a hologram of Arlie Ermy running around. Is this a jelly donut? Private Paul, you fat fuck!
You better drop those sprinkles like our lead dropped watermelons right now!
Oh, that's funny as hell, though. I'll put 10 push-ups for every sprinkle I find on this fucking donut. Oh, shit. That's funny.
It was.
Push-up for every sprinkle on my fucking donut. Oh, shit. The dream of cheesecake, right, Phil?
The Cheesecake Diaries.
The Cheesecake Diaries. You've had cheesecake blizzards from DQ before. That shit's delicious. Probably why my fucking ass is so wide right now at the same time, but man, that shit's fucking delish.
That was a Epic fail.
Oh, yeah. But should be a good year for animation, though. Steven Universe hitting it off the bat, right off the bat. Gravity Falls is going to come to an end this year. We'll finally do our Gravity Falls podcast when it finally fucking ends.
Gorgeous.
Samurai Jack, one of my personal favorites of all time, is going back.
Glorious. I rewatched all of that.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's how you tell stories. And plus, Phil, another one of our favorites, Hey Arnold. We finally get to find out the question we never wanted answered. What happened to Arnold's parents?
I did.
I never really cared.
Well, I thought they took off with Doug Funny's parents.
And went to Funky Town?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I can't remember what episode of Doug it is, but they have an episode of Doug where it might be the first or second time you see Doug's parents, but they literally are in the car. Hey, we're going to Funky Town. See you later. Bye. You ruined our lives. We hate you. Bye.
Basically.
And then they dip off. And you're saying that Hey Arnold's parents were in the back seat like, go,
Yeah.
drive.
Well, I'm saying that they were ducking down.
We're not here.
Because remember, Doug is in the league of people who don't let it go.
Yeah, League of People.
So he knows Hey Arnold, get it? That's why. That's why they were ducking down. So Doug didn't see him. That's what I thought.
Drive, motherfucker, drive!
Really?
But maybe it's, you know what I think it is? Spider-Man. Peter Parker's parents died. Turns out they're S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, and they died in a plane crash. Hey Arnold's parents, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, died in a plane crash. They were the pilot. Maybe not S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, but they were the pilots, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Humongous coincidence, but it could be. Like I said, that hat doesn't explain a lot.
Yeah, because from Hey Arnold, that's why he still wears that little ass hat.
But come on, how come you don't remember what your parents look like?
Oh, he was a baby. He was a baby, and his only memory of his parents is that they gave him a fucking hat.
Forgot.
Yeah, remember they made a big deal out of that hat. He lost it, and Helga, his love interest,
went crazy.
Yeah. She went through the fucking dump looking for his fucking hat for him. Arnold apparently really loved that hat, but he didn't love it enough to go through the dump for it. Helga did, though.
Well,
right?
Well, she had that shrine, remember?
She had multiple shrines to Arnold. I don't know. That's the other thing, too. What would you rather see?
That's the shit.
That's kind of weird, yeah.
Arnold's lucky.
You don't even know.
Woman went through the dump, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but she also punched him in the arm all the time, too.
He knew what it meant.
I don't know.
That was her kiss.
A kiss of a fist. But I don't know. What would you rather see? What happened to Arnold's parents, or do Helga and Arnold ever actually get together? Like, do it like, what was it, Rugrats growing up? What would you rather see? Like, a fast-forward episode of Hey Arnold, where you get answers to what happened?
I could see them going the other way.
How so?
Because they already did Rugrats growing up.
And it sucked?
Yeah, and it bombed, so I could see them maybe going the other way on Hey Arnold and seeing why his parents, left him or whatever.
I guess you're right, but I was talking more like in this.
They left him with... His grandpa's kind of... Well, he's simple-minded, but his grandma's
fucking crazy. His grandma's
whack
got
job, definitely.
Yeah, his grandma's got schizophrenia.
Definitely a whack job.
Yeah, she's got schizophrenia. But they're only doing... It's not a where Samurai Jack is an ongoing continuation of the story. This is just supposed to be like a TV movie or something, you know? We'll buy it at Walmart in like a fucking week after it comes out, you know? I think it's one of those kind of deals. But I'm saying, if it's going to be one of those, what would you rather see? Arnold's parents' story? Or Arnold growing up and what happened to him?
Yeah. The only reason that I wouldn't want them to move forward with Hey Arnold and Helga getting married is because of Rugrats all grown up. I think that since Rugrats all grown up basically bombed by itself.
Was terrible.
Ain't no reason to sugarcoat it. I think that they would want to. That's the only reason.
Shy away from that.
Yep, that's the only reason that they're shying away from. That's the only reason they're shying away from it. So they're going back to the beginning where we find out what happens to Arnold's parents instead.
That's why you're moving backwards into the story instead of forward. Instead of seeing them age, you go back to some old shit, right?
Yes, but I think that they already had something wrote up for what happened to Arnold's family.
Well, they were supposed after the first Hey Arnold movie. This was supposed to be the second movie. They were supposed to make two movies. The first one was Arnold's first movie. That's why it's called Arnold's first movie.
Right.
And this was what happened to Arnold's parents was supposed to be the second movie.
Oh.
But the show got canceled. And now, 10...
Floating out there.
Yeah, 10 some odd years later, they're finally deciding to go follow through with that, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's going to turn the whole other way. It just turned the whole other way and just went to... let's find out why Arnold never lets it go.
His parents were private eyes, right, bro?
They could have been.
Do it noir style. She walked into my office. Red hair and full of vigor. More Hey Arnold, right? Phil, we watched the shit out of some Hey Arnold back in the day, man. I don't know. I never looked it up, but I don't know if it's on DVD or not. But we watched the shit out of it. There was a YouTube channel, like, just uploaded a shit ton of it on YouTube. We watched that shit for like 3 days straight almost, right?
Yep, it was intense.
Yeah.
When they took it down.
Yeah. Copyright. But, yeah, Hey Arnold's fucking awesome. But at the same time, like I said, I like Steven Universe because it's able to draw emotions, and even though it's a kid's cartoon, it's still able to tell mature storylines. Hey Arnold kind of did that even before Steven Universe, you know? Except for there was no lesbian metaphors in Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. But at the same time, Pigeon Man. Remember that dude?
Yeah. He was like a hobo.
Yeah, he was pretty...
Pigeon hobo, more like it.
Yeah, Pigeon Hobo Man.
Waste.
Yeah, but he pretty much turned one of the buildings, and I always thought it was New York. I don't think it's New York, but I always thought it was New York that Hey Arnold lived in.
No, it is.
Yeah, New York, New York. I don't know.
No, it's based somewhere in New York. They don't say where it is in New York, but it is New York.
More or less, fictional version of New York. But yeah, Pigeon Man, he lives in an abandoned building that he pretty much turned into a giant birdhouse, right? And Pigeon Man's all, like humanity and shit. But Hey Arnold being the won't let it go, goody good two shoes that he is.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He was able to go out on the town with Pigeon Man and give him some pizza, and he's like, oh shit, pizza shit, I forgot how good this shit was. But while he was gone, oh shit, what is that bully's name? Harold! You know, easy squeezy, lemon squeezy.
Yep.
Yeah, Harold, who started off as the bully, kind of became friends with Arnold.
Tried to kill him.
Yeah. He
tried to kill him.
Yeah. 24 hours and 78 minutes and 29 seconds until you die. Yeah. Arnold's...
Chance.
Yeah. Arnold's main bully protagonist, Harold, follows him to Pigeon Town, or Pigeon Building, and while Arnold's out showing Pigeon Man that humanity doesn't suck, Harold and his group of thugs trash Pigeon Man's bird sanctuary. And remember, Pigeon Man comes back and he sees that all his bird shit's trashed.
The morons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Remember this is pretty fucked up. Pigeon Man says he can't live in this world or something, more or less. And he jumps off the... He literally stands on the edge of the roof and jumps off, kind of implying that he fucking jumped and killed himself. But it's a children's cartoon, so he had a bunch of little strings that the pigeons picked up, and he flew away somewhere for whatever reason. But
not real life.
Nah, no, actually, no, that motherfucker just jumped off the roof. That motherfucker dead. Yeah, children's cartoon where one of the characters commits suicide. Yeah.
Bad idea.
Yeah. But no, but like, that's the other thing too. Like, Hey Arnold is pretty cool. Yeah, Hey Arnold.
That is.
Hey Arnold is mostly about characters with mental disorders, right? Like, Eugene's a jinx. Always running into bad luck and shit, you know? You know, Advocator's a phony. And he goes all emo and...
Amazing.
Yeah. Goes all emo and fucking becomes a bad boy and shit.
It is bad. Now that you think of... You go back and you rewatch some of the things now, and then you start to realize you're like, this is bad. Like, oh, wow, this is bad, basically.
Yeah, Sid has like a envy complex as he always wants to be.
Well, remember, Arnold's room!
Yeah.
Arnold, can I borrow your room?
Yeah, Sid
Please let me borrow your room. I got to impress Lorenzo. My room stinks.
Yeah, Sid.
Please, Arnold.
Yeah, Sid has some kind of
get
weird...
off my leg.
Sid has some kind of weird envy complex. Helga is obsessive compulsive. And plus, it sucks to be Helga too, because her mom... they never flat out said it, but her mom's always mixing something in a blender and passing out all the fucking... Yeah, passing all the time.
They made that obvious, though.
She's pretty much an alcoholic. Her fucking dad always calls her by her fucking sister's name. She always called Helga Olga. Ugh, no wonder why she's so fucked up, right, Phil?
He's the beeper king. He can do that.
Yeah.
She's living in the house.
Phil don't know what a beeper is no more.
Like, yeah, but she's living in the house.
That's true.
She's not on the streets.
Yeah.
She should be thankful, really.
So what if your parents don't pay attention to you? You have free food, right?
Hey, you're living in a house. You're going to school.
What's for dinner?
They're still paying for school. You gotta pay taxes on that.
What's for dinner? Free food. What do you fucking care?
Right. Well, still, she's going to school too, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But still, they're still paying for school. They're paying taxes.
Yeah.
They're still paying for the school to be ran. So it's not like she's not going to school.
Yeah.
She's going to school.
Yeah, but still, fucking more Hey Arnold, yeah. I don't know. I gotta look up if Hey Arnold's on DVD or not. I want to watch him. That was some good shit. Let's rewatch some Hey Arnold. I got the first season of Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy on DVD. They haven't released the rest of it yet. Cartoon Network.
Hey Arnold, it's on your drive.
Shut up. I know. But Phil, I got money. Dude, Phil, I got money. I'm willing to pay for it. You know, people are obviously willing to pay for it. They're fucking making a fucking TV movie for Hey Arnold. People are obviously still interested in the product, right?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, like, why isn't Steven Universe Season 1 on DVD yet? You fucking pimp out fucking every episode or every season of fucking Adventure Time the second it's done. Fucking even a regular show, even all that's on DVD too.
That's a good show.
I really like regular show too.
I enjoy it.
Even if Mordecai can't get his shit together, right, Bo?
Nope. It's just neither of them can be happy with something. Like I said, Mordecai had a cloud chick and he's got a bird chick going after him. Both of them at the same time, still couldn't be happy with it. Still couldn't roll with it. Still couldn't handle it. Thought he had to change it. Anybody would kill to have two girls going after him.
Well, like I told you, I think Mordecai's biggest problem is he doesn't know how to be happy. You know?
Both of them don't.
Well, Rigby seems, honestly, not the most immature character on the show. Rigby seems to have his shit more together than anyone.
But no.
Oh, hold on a second, Phil. Rigby, he started dating, shit, what was that fucking beaver girl name?
They try to change it. They're insecure in that. That's what it is.
Yeah, more. Yeah, they both have insecurity issues. But what's that squirrel girl, the beaver girl's name with the glasses?
I don't know.
I forgot that.
I don't know.
No, shit, we're getting too drunk and I fucking.
No, they just can't be happy with something. They think they always gotta change it. Everything will be fine until they try to change it. They can't be happy with nothing. That's what it is. Like I said, Mordecai had two hot chicks coming at him. A hot cloud chick. He had a hot bird chick coming at him. What'd he do? Fold out. Stood somebody up at their wedding. Prick for the rest of his life.
He did kind of fuck up,
Stood somebody up at their wedding, man. That fucks somebody up forever, yo.
That is pretty true. He pretty much did fucking spit on Muscle Man's wedding.
Yeah, it's like Crash's wedding, man.
Yeah. I think even he said, "Hey, Mordo, can I have my wedding back?"
Plus, isn't that the second time he pissed off that cloud chick real bad at the wedding? Like, you didn't even mention my name or point at me or something, remember? That's what she said.
Yeah. Well, the first time she pissed him off was Mordecai invited her and Margaret to the movie at the same time. And it's one of those movie tropes.
I
Film.
think that happened before, though. He's made her mad before.
Yeah. Oh, just like walking squirrel.
Now I think they're trying to make it look like, no, it doesn't matter how many times you piss off a person. True love is still possible. But that's why you don't invite two girls you like to a wedding. In the first place, remember I was saying that.
Oh, that's true. But
Yeah, remember I was saying that before they did this stupid thing.
But Margaret was a friend of
Wow.
what's Muscle Man's girlfriend or wife's wife's name though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Muscle Man Margaret was a friend of Muscle Man's girlfriend before she even knew who CJ was. So it would be kind of fucked up to
I don't know.
not invite her to the wedding. Yeah, but for the most part, like, I'm happy that they're, we're stepping up our animation game. It doesn't have to be SpongeBob. I fell down, laugh, joke all the time, You know, um, SpongeBob's kind of hinted around that, oh yeah, he's gay. They make jokes that, oh, maybe he is gay.
Broken.
Yeah.
I saw one.
Yeah, him riding a seahorse pooping a rainbow, right?
Mm-hmm. I was like, done.
Yeah.
And change channel.
But
I'm gonna lie.
yeah, at the same time, it's like Steven Universe. Like I said, Ruby and Sapphire are pretty much a lesbian couple. Garnet's pretty much lesbian sex every time you see her, right? But one thing I thought that was kind of interesting, and I showed you this, Cartoon Network UK, remember, is trying to make Steven Universe a little less gay. Which, in my opinion, I don't think censorship.
Warm beer.
Yeah. So, now that we did the double shot in the year special, and something we probably should have brought up during that show. Anything you're looking forward to in 2016?
Nah. I don't think so.
Oh, it's the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Watch will finally be over. Batman v Super Dude. Deadpool. The end of Gravity Falls.
I don't read comics.
But the movie's coming out. You're gonna watch the movie. You know you're gonna watch the movies anyways.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to Batman vs Superman the most. Because I hope he throws a space shuttle at Batman. That'd be tight. That's a space shuttle.
That's a space shuttle, bitch.
Yep, that'd be tight. Hope there ain't no building slams though.
Oh, there's gonna be.
Guess what I'm gonna do? Another building slam.
Uh,
Building slam. Toss. Building. Building slam. Guess what I'm gonna do? Another building slam.
The one thing I'm looking forward to is actually Samurai Jack. It never got a proper
I
ending.
don't watch that, so.
Well, I watched the entire thing. It never got a proper. It never got a proper ending. I don't know. Who the fuck knows how long it's gonna last?
Hope they continue from that.
Hopefully don't get raped on that. Like I said, for the last year was a pretty bad year for wrestling, but this year looks pretty good for animation though, right?
Yep.
Steven Universe is kicking it out of the park. Gravity Falls is having their last episode, which should hopefully be good. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the Batman, the Killing Joke, is coming out this year too.
Nah, it's just, are they gonna save the planet or what? Kinda getting tired of that.
Steven?
Yeah.
The Cluster.
Oh, yeah, so are they gonna save the planet or what?
I don't know, we'll have to find out tomorrow, Phil. That's when the next episode airs, I guess.
Paradox screwed all of it up, probably. Someone can finally beat the gems. About time.
She does seem kind of trainerish.
The golden gem is gonna kill all of them.
Yellow Diamond.
Oh yeah, whatever it is, who cares? Kind of weak, really. Stuff that's valuable is mean. Gems and diamonds are mean.
Yeah. If you're worth a lot of money, the snootier you are. That's one thing too, like, you never see anyone wearing a diamond ring in Steven Universe, right?
That's true.
Huh? It was Suplex Jesus.
Man.
Let's put him in a double team move.
I'm trying to think of the most worst move we could give him. Yeah, it was probably the Doomsday Device. Like you said.
Yeah.
Or I always like the classic backbreaker leg drop from the top rope. That's a straight up classic, though.
Breaker's Battle.
That's like totally generic classic move, though, that obviously has been banned by now. They don't do that anymore. I broke God's back.
Well, but I said it's been a bad year for wrestling, man.
Let me get a little bit of those WWE patented trademark steroids. God, clothesline me.
It's been a bad year for wrestling.
God, clothesline Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Because I'm a damn billionaire. Let me tell you, buddy.
It's been a bad year for wrestling. It's not starting off that well.
Bang!
It's not starting off that well either. I heard that John Cena fucked up his shoulder or something too. The cash cow, Phil. He wrestled Scooby-Doo.
Sure it wasn't his tricep?
I can't remember. But even he's injured now, man. Like, fuck, all
Got a
the
history of shoulder problems or arm problems.
all the fucking man, all the A talent's fucking just out injured.
New Day did it. I blame New Day.
I'm so glad I don't work for WE right now.
People getting hurt. It's not good for business.
You know these t-shirt sales?
That's bad for business. People get hurt, bad for business. Very bad. You hear?
Chinese broccoli.
You shitty operation.
Shitty operation. Fuck Jimmy Pesto's.
Shit, I kick both their asses, Matt. Matt, we could put Bob's Burgers and Jimmy Pesto's out of business. I'm telling you. Like I said, Matt, we set up at the pier, right?
Oh, yeah.
The pier, man.
I wonder if they ever made a Bob's Burgers.
Hey, everybody's gonna... They should have done one where, you know, he did business at the pier, but something got fucked up or something, right?
What I was wondering though is, like, I wonder if they ever did a Bob's Burgers recipe cookbook, you know? How to make Bob's burgers.
Probably all made up.
So every episode has a burger of the day on that chalkboard.
Man, they're not real.
I know. Well, it's better with feta, Kevin Bacon and cheeseburger.
They just sound stupid.
Yeah, the child molester.
Just make them sound stupid. You don't gotta tell anybody what's on them. Matt, they're suckers.
Phil, I like feta cheese though.
But no, they just put that up there. It's ambiance, Matt. They're fucking with you.
That's true. They don't tell you what's.
Well, they say a couple regular things that are on it, you know. But basically, they just made it up. It's not real.
Phil, better not shag my car.
No, damn, what was that last one? It was like the man covered in cheddar burger or something stupid like that.
Man cheddar.
Something like that. Yeah, it was like the man covered in cheddar burger. It was stupid. Sucked.
Phil, Bob's won friendships with those burgers.
It's driving them stupid, man. Hey, even why would the renter eat there? He's stupid too.
Well, he said he was a burger artist.
A mature water balloon fight.
That was, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
He was a businessman.
Yeah,
mature businessmen don't do water balloon fights.
Well, remember, he even said the only reason why. Well, remember, the only reason why he said he did it too is because he was lonely. Remember?
No. Or I don't want to, I guess. I don't know.
I know. I look into every little detail right now.
But I don't know. I'm confused. Fuck Bob. That's what's up.
Damn, Matt, rather than remember minor shit about cartoons.
Logic sucks. Fist in the sky.
And with that being said, this is the end of We Are Podcast, episode 36. My name is Matt.
My name's Phil, leader of the OTS. Thanks for enjoying the episode.
As always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. We Are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. You can follow us on the SoundCloud. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on the YouTube. Leave a question, comment, or email at podcast@gmail.com. Thank you and good night.
And good night.
Yeah, this is We Are Podcast, the only show where we talk about what we want to talk about. We Are Podcast, let the ice house flow. We Are Podcast, it's an internet talkie show. We Are Podcast, you know the mouse knows. We Are Podcast, so look up an episode and that's the show.